Welcome to Bridgeforth Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see a squad from the Sunbelt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Paul. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the James Madison Dukes offense will be first on the attack. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage, now 1st and 10 from the 30. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. And the Dukes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wide open downfield. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option play.
He'll do it himself. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison.
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Georgia Southern Eagles offense has its first opportunity of the day. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's French. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Gets it past the marker. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. He'll keep it himself. Nice move to keep running. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Power football with the run. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Dukes come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Dukes will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. I think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Oh, better look out! A lot of ball handling goes on in the option, but after you pull it, you got to make sure you take care of it.
Because you're going to be in the teeth of the defense, right, Reese? I mean, if you pull that football, you're still in the center of the field where all those big D linemen and linebackers are living, so you got to be extra careful with your ball security.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Going with the counter play here. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. Finds his tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. It's a draw. Breaks into the open.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Flips it out on the screen. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They want to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Sanchez. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll pull it on the read. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Dukes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Snagged in the middle. It's Alston. Touchdown, Dukes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They took it 64 yards right down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try to run for it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's French. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He wants to take the top off. Complete to the left. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Southern.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the passing game, you just turn him loose, throw him the football, and he can make big plays like he did right here.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Wake Forest is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia Tech.
Got the quick completion.
Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Second down, he'll throw it. Steps away. Oh, he's got some space. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Gets it out quickly. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Alston. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Hauls it in. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. 1st and 10. The give to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Dukes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Pulls it and fires to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Alston. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. The Dukes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Pfeiffer. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And the Dukes will try to punch it in on first and goal. Pulls it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. The inside handoff. Touchdown, James Madison! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll bring it out. It's Murphy. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Unleashes it on the run. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. It'll be a draw. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Makes the grab. It's Sanchez. Turning it on. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Quick release by the QB. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Now staring at a third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. The Dukes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Dallas. Turns it on at midfield. Running free. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
At the 19-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Rushes on him. Looking for the score. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Eagles. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That drive, a great example of just how potent this offense can be. 2 plays, 80 yards, give them the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and the defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Catch in the middle, it's Alston. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Took a shot as he threw. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. And the Dukes will call on their punt team. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Swings it out to his running back. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Dallas. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Got a man, it's Dallas. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains.
1st down for the offense.
Quarterback running on the draw.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It's complete to the left. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
Georgia Southern.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. To the ground with the back. Finding open areas. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeforth Stadium.
The Dukes will boot it away to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Murphy. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They start this third quarter, one-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain, so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
To the air, it's French. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Fires to the big fella. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Gives it to the back on the draw. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Quarterback on the keeper. There he goes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6. After run, now throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And they finally get their first sack of the day. And one of the things coaches point to every week, how many times are you affecting the quarterback? Last week, they got 3 sacks. They got to continue to put more and more pressure on the quarterback to play better defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Looking for the end zone. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
Hold offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
The misfire on the 49-yard field goal attempt sets him up with pretty good field position at the 32. Breaks into the open. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Dukes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Makes him talk to the hand. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Here's a hit. Grabbed in the middle, it's Kyle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Alston. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Dukes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. It's a fumble on the play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Dukes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. It's a draw. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Dukes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's got it. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. They'll go with a direct snap. Hard running there.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue in to him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. They've been able to move the ball, but the kicker has let them down. They've had missed field goals, and you wonder now. Lofts one deep down the right side. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Back to pass, it's French. Throws for the tight end. Snagged in the middle, it's Green. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grab near the marker, it's Gary. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Makes the catch, it's Walton. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking to throw on first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Georgia Southern will snap it in the red zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be first and goal.
First and goal.
He'll pull it on the read. Touchdown, Georgia Southern. And the comeback is on.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UCLA.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Alston.
Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Gets it to the back. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding. Offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Working that left side now. And he's knocked down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Scrambling away. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. So first down will open up the final period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Grabbed behind the line. It's Alston. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a second down play. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Sanchez. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pressure coming. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Dukes come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's got him. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Pocket breaking down. Back swinging for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Wideout trying to get it in. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Dukes!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, and getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
31, Georgia Southern. 21.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. With the catch, it's Walton. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
And this offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
To the air, it's French. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Just a short pass to the tight end. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense.
First down for the offense.
Give to the running back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10.
And that's a first down.
From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it on the run. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Eagles. And here they come, almost all the way back. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. RPO complete to open the drive. The Dukes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Finds his man. At the 35, he's loose. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Alston. Past the 45. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down and more. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
And man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, James Madison.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Georgia Southern, 28.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. To the air, it's French. Under fire, trying to make magic with his feet. Got room at the 35. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. The snap sets up to throw. Oh, they're after him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he's dragged down. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And the Dukes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Trying to search it in. Touchdown, Dukes! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th.
James Madison, 45. Georgia Southern, 28.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
They get him on the ground, didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Looking downfield, it's French. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. It'll be 3rd and long. Got it in the middle, it's Cobb. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on. Big man has it, it's a 1st down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
At the 46-yard line. 1st down for the offense.
Just keep slinging it. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Pickup of 6.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Back to pass on second down. They get to him as he throws.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Pulled and fired complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
Brings up second down.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.